Oh hi, this is Kiki Meets World, and you're watching Vlogmas.
When the neighbors call, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow.
Good morning, New York City. I'm about to take a shower, and does that not look so nice for showering? I mean, get out of here. Just get out of here. Today is my last day. Wow. Sad, but I have a good amount of the day actually to hang around, and I think the weather's actually going to clear up by the time my flight is supposed to take off, like well before my flight. So I'm just getting ready. I'm gonna pack everything before I leave, but I actually have a 1 p.m. checkout, which is pretty nice. So I'm gonna go and kind of run around for a while, and I can always drop my stuff obviously in the hotel. They take your bags for you. So yeah, this is the plan today. So I'm actually gonna meet Becky again for breakfast because she's still here. We're gonna go to this place called Butcher's Daughter. It's like a vegetarian vegan situation. So, and it's actually really close by, which is nice. And it's actually in an area I don't think I've ever really walked over. It's actually more east. I rarely go east whenever I'm here, and I need to like branch out more, but I love the things that I do so much, you know? Like when I come here, it's like I can't not do them again kind of thing, you know? We're gonna meet up and go to do that, and then, you know, this is the only day I don't have my little timetable schedule for myself. I think what I'll do is I'll probably walk around and, you know, walk around Soho a little bit. I mean, I have to be honest, I accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish. It almost killed me, but I did it. I mean, I went to everywhere, and I actually even fit in a couple things that I wasn't even planning on doing. Like, I just kind of stumbled upon them because one of those things was like Bryant Park, for example. And I was like, oh, you know, I probably should come over here. Actually, you know what? The only place I didn't go was like the Plaza Hotel. Obviously, there's a restaurant as well that everybody kind of wants to go to. I'm sure that the reservations you have to book out months in advance, I would imagine. It's called Rolf's, I believe, and I think that's what it's called, but it's like a German restaurant, and it's so beautiful inside. It's just all these ornaments, and they're all hanging from the ceiling, and they call it the most festive restaurant in the city, and it definitely is if you've seen it. They don't have any vegan food, so I was like, eh, you know. Even if I could get in, I don't think I would want to go. I would want to see it or just poke my head in, but I don't know if they allow people to do that. Probably not. That's a big thing, and then there's a couple other things, but, you know, I feel like I gotta leave a couple things for the next time I come. I can't do everything, no. And then the other thing I accidentally did, which I really wanted to do, was the Macy's, actually. Was going into a Macy's and shopping at Macy's, because I love that, and every single year, that's the thing I miss the most, for sure, of not living in Chicago anymore, because that is my favorite. I mean, I do like the one in Chicago better because it's just, I think I like the layout better. And there's also like one floor that's like all restaurant, which I like. I mean, this one, that Macy's was really a weird layout, and it was kind of like, okay, there was just random stuff on every floor, and like you would go on to a floor and it was like women's clothes or kids' clothes, and then a McDonald's and an Auntie Anne's, but they were like on opposite sides. There was no designated like food court, which I thought was weird because it's like you should have a food court. I'm sorry, but you should. I mean, people, that would be like the place to be, you know. People like to shop and eat, so you need a place to kind of be able to stop and like maybe look out at the city, which is what the Chicago one has. So anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna continue to get ready. I'm gonna kind of pack up all my stuff. I'll do an outfit check of the day. And yeah, we're gonna have another great day here in the city. I'm gonna try to make the best of my last day here. All right, I'm ready. Did my makeup, did my hair. Look at that view, guys. Look at that view. It's cleared up a little bit. I don't know if it's raining, but I do have my umbrella. So it's at 9:30, I'll probably head over there. We're meeting at 10, so let me just show you my outfit real quick. So I'm wearing the same cargo pants from yesterday, the Zara, and then I've got an Old Navy sweater. This is the pink one, and then I'm wearing my boots because they're a little bit heavier for my suitcase. So I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna wear these because my Sambas I feel like just don't look right. And then I'm gonna put my coat on. It is colder today. I want cold weather personally, but this one... Okay, I just called down and I'm just deciding right now, actually. I'm just going to check out now. So I'm just gonna show you this view one more time. Say goodbye to the beautiful view. Even though it's a little bit overcast today, but no big deal. So yeah, this was a great view. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's amazing. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. I actually get, every time I have to leave, I tear up a little bit. I'm not kidding. But I feel like it's just gonna be easier for me to just put my bags downstairs and then I don't have to worry about it. I get like weird anxiety about stuff like that. So I really do. So anyway, this was a great hotel room. I was so happy and lucky to get it. So, okay, let's head out. I'm heading over to the Butcher's Daughter, the vegetarian restaurant, so we'll see what they've got, but I don't think I've ever been over here, actually, and it's kind of a nice area. I think they call this Nolita. For people that were asking about my coat, this one looks dangerously similar to what I'm wearing. This is some good music. Who's wearing this? Satin pants with this. Wait. Yeah. I mean, what are we thinking with this? What are we doing? What are we thinking? God. Guys, I'm about to go live. Let me know if you want anything. I actually have not been in that one since I made that video. So this is... They literally throw me out as I walk in the door. Oh my God. Oh my God. I literally just found the brush set. There's two and it's $24.99. What? I have to buy this. I'm gonna have to take it apart before I get into my hotel. I literally carried this huge thing. Oh my God, I cannot believe I found this. It's so exciting. All right, I gotta unbox this because I can't get this into my... I'm doing this in the middle of the hotel. I was trying to pull this up. I was gonna ask the girl at the TJ Maxx to like... This is on... Why did I do this? It was a find of a lifetime.
The sales girl said, "Do you want a bag for that?" Oh wait, I don't have a bag big enough.
She wasn't too... Wait, hold on. Now that's what I'm talking about. I mean, that's pretty cool. They're all not going to fit the cup. Leaving the Nomo Soho and New York, heading to the airport. Through TSA, and I had to take my shoes off because apparently my biker boots have actual metal studs. So anyway, I gotta find somewhere to eat before I go to my gate because I'm starving. I'm here early. My flight got pushed back till 5. Okay, at my terminal, obviously, but I went to this place because it said they had vegan pizza, but they gave me an entire box. Don't know why they had to do that. It makes me look like a huge fat ass walking to the airport. Like, who the hell orders a whole pizza? But, I mean, does it look good? No. I think it has, like, artichokes or something on it, and garlic, and... Just what you want to eat right before a flight, right? But my flight got delayed again. I think it's saying 5:15 now, so I'm like an hour early. Okay, this is sticking out of my ear like so crazy, but yeah. So I'm just gonna sit here, I guess, and watch videos. I don't know. It's a New York flat. Kind of spicy. Probably should have got a fork and a knife or something, but whatever. Mrs. Mommy. Hey, Mrs. Mommy. All right, guys. Well, I'm officially home. Feels good to be home. But, however, boo. We had some issues on the way back. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Oh, come here. So, I just need to tell you about what happened because it's like, I thought I was gonna die in that place. It's basically what was going on. LaFardia is the new name of that airport. There's always a problem. So you kind of have to just plan that there's gonna be a major problem somewhere along the way. My flight got pushed back, so it was supposed to be at 4:20. Okay, blaze it. And then it got pushed back to 5. And I told Becky when we were sitting in the lobby of my hotel, and I go, well, it got pushed back to 5, and she goes, yeah, this is where it starts. She goes, just wait till it gets pushed back again. And I go, no, I don't think so. You know, it got pushed back again. Yeah. So then I see on the board, it goes, actually, it's going to be 5:15, more like 5:15. Okay. It was one of those situations where like the plane wasn't even there, and there was like a stop somewhere else coming in, the plane that we were supposed to get on or whatever. Well, then it changes to 5:25, and then it gets pushed again. And then we probably boarded, I would say at probably 5:30. Like, we all boarded, right? So I'm thinking, okay, not so bad, right? They boarded us onto the plane. We're sitting there, and I'm like, God, we're really sitting here for a long time, just sitting here at the gate. And then the flight attendant comes down, and she's talking to some people. Because some guy, there was a really rowdy guy who was pissed. And I honestly, like, if it turned into one of those situations where there was like a, you know, an uprising or something, or like, you know, people like started pulling their phones out and filming him, I would have like supported him all the way through. I was in support of this guy, this rowdy customer, because it was truly bad how long we were waiting. Just wait, okay, it gets worse. So he says to her, he goes, what's taking so long? This is out of control. Like, why are we not moving? Well, she goes, well, we're waiting on we don't have a captain. We're waiting for him. He's on another flight right now. I probably should be like 25 minutes until he comes. 25 minutes until we get a pilot. We don't even have a pilot. And they boarded all of us, and we sat there and waited for a pilot. Okay? And while we're waiting for a pilot, and she goes, 25 minutes, whatever. Some lady comes on, and she goes, and like actually formally announces and said, we're waiting on a pilot. You know, it should be only a few more moments. He's walking over right now. And we go, I go, okay, maybe the 25 minutes was just her being a little bit dramatic, you know. Okay. Then I get a text message from Delta saying, your flight's been pushed back to 6:15. And I go, surely this is a mistake because, you know, we're already on the flight. And she said he's coming over right now. It was not a mistake. Okay. So we did not move away from the gate, I would say, until probably 6:30. Okay, so we sat on there. On the plane, we sat on the plane for an hour at the gate. We're sitting on the plane. Okay, just sitting there. Nobody's like, hey, here's what's going on either. We're all just like, looking around at each other, okay? Then we sit there and, all right, well, we're just waiting right now. We have the captain, but now we're waiting on a ground crew. We don't have a ground crew. We continue to sit there for about 15 minutes. Finally, we get to leave. And then we pull away, and we're taxiing. Then we come to a stop, and we're sitting, and we're waiting, and we're sitting, and we're waiting. We were in a line to take off, okay, which this has happened to me almost every single time I've flown out of LaGuardia. It's a cluster. We sit there in a line to take off for, I want to say, probably another 30 minutes. Probably another 30 minutes. We sat on the flight for 2 hours before we got to leave. It's right now 9:40. Like, and I just like basically got home unsettled and settled in right now. The guy in the back was so furious, rightfully so. It was one of the worst handling of situations. It was so stupid. It's like you don't even know who to blame, and that's like kind of the worst part too. Is like you just don't even know who to blame at that point. But I have to say this, okay? Look, all of that aside, right? I still left that airport. I was walking out, right? And I just had like just absolute nightmare travel situation happened to me. Finally, we landed Dayton. I'm walking out, and you know, the travel day is almost over, and I just hear Sleigh Ride play. The good old-fashioned classic sleigh ride, where it's like, just hear those sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ding, ding. And honestly, I was like, I don't even care. And this is truly my philosophy in this moment, and I'm shifting my perspective. I'm lucky to be able to travel. I'm lucky to be able to have that trip and just to do the trip of my lifetime. It's such a transformative trip for me, and I feel like I'll talk about this probably more tomorrow when I'm like, you know, can unpack and get like a full night's sleep. But I will say this right now, that this was the most transformative trip of my life. I feel changed by this trip. I feel like so often the things that you want are just beyond the things that you are avoiding and the things that you don't want to do and the things that might scare you. And for me, one of those things has been this. It's been traveling alone and doing a trip like this, eating alone, and just going out on a limb and not really being afraid to look a certain way. Or a lot of it was, you know, kind of like the image too of like, oh, I don't want to look like I'm eating alone, or I think the eating thing really was my biggest thing that I was proud of myself for getting over, you know what I mean? Because I have traveled alone, like I've flown alone and done things like that, but I've never done where it was a trip like this, where I was like staying in my own hotel, getting, you know, transportation to and from the airport, all that stuff. Like I've never had that before. So doing all my own restaurant, doing my own schedule, going to places like the Harry Potter exhibition by myself, and going to, you know, XYZ alone, and going to see the Rockefeller Tree alone, like stuff like that where I would typically be waiting around for somebody else. Like I feel like I've spent a lot of my life waiting around for other people's schedules to open up at the same exact time as mine. And it feels good to know now that I don't have to do that anymore. And if I want to go do something, I should go do it if I have the time to do it. I feel sort of liberated, honestly, in this moment. I feel like I really did accomplish something that I really wanted to accomplish. I feel like it's pretty cool. I never thought that was me. Like I always felt like, oh, that's other people that do stuff like that. That's not me though. And now I can say that that's me. So anyway, like I said, I'll talk more about it, even though I just pretty much said everything I need to say on it. But last final thing here, guys. The find of the year. Who would have thought that this would be in the Soho TJ friggin' Maxx? I think I have a clip of myself saying, okay, there is no way I will ever get the bling brush set. Ever, 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 ever. Okay? There's no possible way. And I was talking about this specific bling brush set. When all those TJ Maxx shoppers go out to the stores, they're looking for this brush set. So, first of all, I think the people in New York are actually cool and they're not doing personal shopping, okay? Or my video shut them down for good. Hopefully. When I saw these, I literally could not believe my eyes. And they were $24. Like, that's what's even crazier than that. I mean, does it bother me that they don't all fit in the cup? Yes, very much so. But I was so excited by that. That was freaking awesome. That was like the perfect way to end the trip and just wrap everything up. I feel like this is almost my reward for going out on a limb and trying new things. And it's so serendipitous too. Just, you gotta love that word. That's a big vocab word. But it's such a funny thing, just given like the fact that I just made that video and then to find like the most coveted item just sitting right there in my favorite city in the world, which by the way, I still love London too. So I'm gonna have to do a solo London trip too. Ooh. Okay, now we're getting crazy. But anyway, guys, all right, I've been yapping for a while. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed another day of Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed the New York City surprises. Don't worry, I will open my advent calendars tomorrow. I have not forgotten about them. So I will make up for the ones that I missed these last couple days. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
It feels so magical, yeah, look where we were small. Someone's been here and there, the star kids were wrong. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.